Hey guys! Hello. Happy New Year! Oh my goodness! You know what? Let's just go to the chorus and then I can tell you everything. Maybe not everything, but let's catch up. Hit it! Hello guys, hi. I'm Sheni Minjani Sarmonani Salam Alaikum Makadini Dumelang, all the greetings that I can think of. How are you guys doing? Let me start by saying Happy New Year. Happy New Year 2025. I feel so guilty. Well, not guilty. Like, I don't feel guilty. Like, I just feel so bad because I can't be saying welcome back to my YouTube channel as if I upload frequently. Last year I did not upload as much as I thought I would. I think I only did 2 videos with my dad and my mom, and that was pretty much it. Is this a fly? No, it's a butterfly. Is it? What? Okay. I'm getting sidetracked. I thought it was a mosquitoes. I don't like mosquitoes. Anyway, so yeah, guys, it's still the same. Still the same old me. Just a little bit different. So, how was 2024? Did you guys spend the entire year doing great? Was it crazy? With the ups and downs? I mean, it's life, right? It's like, oh wait, I did upload for my birthday. Yeah, I did upload for my birthday. So that's not too bad. 3 videos out of 365 days. Not too bad. I wouldn't call myself a YouTuber as of yet because maybe a seasonal YouTuber. Yeah, I just wanted to catch up. Last year was so hectic, guys. It was so hectic. I mean, it's still a bit hectic, but last year was just a lot of things were going on. Work, business, all sorts of things, life, relationships, friendships, all sorts of things. A lot of things were happening and a lot of changes were happening as well. I'm still the same me. Although so Junik is not my real name, okay? Well, it depends on how you look at it. Because it is my name, but it's not like my government name, okay? But for some reason, it's the name that all of a sudden is popping off. So it's almost like I turned 30 and I became Junik with the drama. Yeah, so I haven't done this in a long time, so bear with me. I might get a little bit sidetracked. You know what I actually am not really happy about is I didn't get time to travel. I didn't get time to travel at all. Also, I didn't have the money to travel. What am I saying? I didn't have the money and I didn't have time. I didn't have the cash for traveling, and also I did not have the time to travel. So yeah, obviously you guys saw my birthday. That was my birthday. My annual forcing where I force most of my friends to celebrate my birthday. Oh, bless my friends, bless them. You know what? I actually never got a chance to say this. Thank you Thank you, Beverlicious. Thank you, Faye. Thank you, Tinu, Dazzle, T Dazzle. And thank you, Lynn. And yeah, also to my younger brother for showing up. You know, he's always there around somewhere. Do I have any plans for my birthday this year? Do I have any plans for my birthday this year? To be honest, not yet. Most of the times I don't know, January, like when I'm beginning the year, or when I'm beginning a year, I always try to, I don't write down goals. I don't have a vision board or something like that is physical, even though people say it's good. I feel like vision boards are not for everyone. Like, some people really vibe, you know, they know how to follow through with their vision boards. And I think I'm mostly faith person. So like, I rely heavily on my faith and God. So usually I tell God what I want, you know, and then I spend the rest of the year reminding him that, God, I said I wanted this. God, are you hearing me? God, please hear me. And you know, God is God. So yeah, sometimes he redirects me into a different path than I would have wanted. And sometimes he comes through, and you know, we get to the destination of where I want it to be. So yeah. One other thing is, I feel like 2024 was my year of spiritual growth. You know, you get to a point in time where your plan B fails, your plan C fails, and then that plan D is not even looking like it's got, you know, like it's got any green light. And you just come back to God and say, God, you know, I don't know. I read somewhere where they said it's very important, you know, those I don't know prayers. Trust me, they work wonders. Another thing is, one of my favorite verses, other than the one that I had previously discussed. I think I mentioned in one of my past videos, 2024, I was literally singing First Chronicles 4 verse 9. Okay, so here's a story. I don't know, believe it or not, but it's what it is. So one time I was sleeping, okay, and then I think I was, you know, when you're not sure if you're dreaming or you're thinking about something. And then when I woke up, so when I was about to wake up, I'm going to believe that it's the spirit or the voice of God. Something said, you need to read about Jabez. So the name Jabez popped into my subconscious. I could say my dream or something like that, but Jabez. Okay. So when I woke up, I was like, did I just hear the name Jabez? Like, I've heard about it, but I don't really know what or who Jabez is. I know it's somewhere in the Bible, but I just don't know what it is about. So I thought, okay, maybe I might have, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. You know, sometimes when you dream something and then by the time you get to your showering time, you've already forgotten about this. Not this word. Went to shower, still the name. You gotta read about Jabez. Or is it Jabez? Depends on how you pronounce it. So anywho, I did everything I had to do to get ready in the morning, and then I was driving to work and still, you know, this name. So when I got to work, I'm like, you know what? I need to read about this. Let me look. So I Googled Jabez in the Bible, and then First Chronicles 4 verse 9 popped up. And it was It's just a short paragraph, okay? It doesn't say much. It's pretty much a man called Jabez saying a prayer, all right? And in this prayer, Jabez says, so, okay, I always say I don't want to go into like preacher mode, but I just found it very fascinating, to be honest. So it's a very short prayer, okay? And when I read it, it said, all that you'll bless me indeed and enlarge my territory. Because one thing I've learned is every time you read a chapter, you get a different revelation. And it's like the more you read it, the more God's revelation is starting to get inside your brain. Anyways, Jabez was more honorable than his brothers. His mother had named him Jabez, saying, I gave birth to him in pain. Jabez cried out to the Lord, to the God of Israel, oh, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me and keep me from harm, so that I'll be free from pain. And God granted this request. So, when you read something and you're like, okay, it's a guy praying. So God, what are you saying about this? What does it mean? And then I reread again. I'm like, okay. And then, when you think, okay, maybe I'm just reading a small part, let me start with the entire chapter. So I started with the entire chapter, and it's probably this one gave birth to this. That also didn't make sense. And then from somewhere it just skips and then straight to that prayer. And then I kept reading it until I got to a point where I even wrote in my little notebook. So like literally all this. This is coming from that small prayer part, where I called it decoding Jabez's prayer. Because when you pray that prayer, not only are you touching literally everything, you're literally binding, because he says, oh, that you would bless me, okay? He's requesting for a blessing and enlarge my territory. Like, after you bless me, Lord, I want you to enlarge. I always say, if you're a businessman or businesswoman, you gotta speak, Jabez's prayer should be at the palm of your hands. Well, yes, or maybe at the tip of your tongue, because it's literally the blueprint of every business person. Oh Lord, that you will bless me and enlarge my territory. That means branches, what does it say? Let your hand be with me. So this guy knows that after you are blessed, okay, and then you expand, you're gonna need God to hold your hand. Let your hand be with me, okay? And now when you have this money, so many people, so many attacks will come. And he says, keep me from harm, okay? So that means he's requesting God to say, okay, God, after you have blessed me and I've had more branches and profits, I'm going to need your hand to be with me and protect me from all the evil. The competitors, those are the ones that he's talking about. And keep me, keep me from harm, so that I will be free from pain. Even in 2025, I'm still learning a lot about this. So yeah, I would wake up every morning and I would speak those words and say, Lord, bless me and enlarge my territory. Okay. So when God is enlarging your territory, you also become super busy. Now, I was saying that, I was not saying this, but I'll say it again, that I gave birth to him in pain. This statement highlights highlights the mother's emotions, the mother's experience. So, like for example, how many times do you tie your emotions to an experience? I know for sure, for certain, that if I order from a restaurant and they deliver food that I enjoy, the next time just the thought of ordering from them might actually make me smile, because I would be remembering the pleasures and the deliciousness that comes with ordering that particular item. However, if I wear a particular shoe, let's say a heel, okay, and then throughout the day that shoe is causing me so much discomfort and pain, the next time I pass by my shoe rack, or just the look of it, I'll be like, this shoe, or just the thought of it, no matter how nice it looks like, there'll always be that thing in my mind that says, but that shoe is painful. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but anyway. So let's see, what did I write about this? So I was saying that this was pretty much Jabez's life. It meant his entire childhood was based on the negative tag that moved around with him, and this tag was something that it was branded by his mom. Sometimes our sufferings are not originated by us. Is that good English? I don't know. Like, sometimes we inherit pain. You understand? Like, sometimes it's possible to actually inherit pain. He inherited his due to the weight of his name, to be honest. And actually, you know what? In the Bible, how many times did Jesus change people's names? Meaning, it's very important, to the weights that your name carries can somehow affect your life. In other countries, they actually have naming ceremonies whereby they take a lot of research and whatnot to give a child a name. So the next time you're having a baby, think about the name that you're giving your child. Let's get back to this. So it got to a time where Jabez realized that no one was going to change his life but him. Like, everything that he was going through, no one was going to say, oh yeah, because I was in pain and now I think you're honorable, I'm going to change your name. Nope, no one was there. He decided to change his situation by himself. Now, when you're in pain, okay, when you have been in pain your entire life, he cried out. Now, when you're in pain, you cry out. Sometimes your situation has been going on for too long that you can't do a oh my God, bless me kind of prayer, but you need to cry out to God. It says he cried out to God, oh, that you would bless me indeed. I'm going to imagine that the O part, that's him crying out for help, like, oh, oh, that you would bless. In the last part, which I felt like was one of the most important parts, he then says, so that I will be free from pain. Okay, this is a guy saying, enough is enough. I am tired. I am tired of the weight that my name carries. I'm tired of going through all this. Now I want to be free from pain. Now other versions, okay, say that so that I may not cause pain. Because already he's branded as pain, meaning he doesn't want to cause pain to his mom. He doesn't want to cause pain to people around him. He doesn't want to be known as pain anymore. This is pretty much a person who is breaking those chains, who's breaking that generational or whatever negativity. So honestly, I'm still trying to understand, and I mean, I'm still enjoying the chapter because, like I said, every time it's a different revelation. So yeah, that's that's most of my 2024 highlights. First Chronicles 4 verse 9. Use that weapon in 2025. Claim. And you know, if you notice something, okay, Jabez was not asking. Jabez was not pleading. Jabez was not begging. Because at the end it says what? God granted his requests. He was making a request to God. So I think requesting and asking could be, probably two different things, okay? So when you request, it means I am requesting and expecting you to do this. When you're begging, it means I'm pleading. So, you know, there was a preacher who once mentioned that, you know, sometimes you need to just go with your requests. And, you know, sometimes God says it's not time yet, but there are ways that God can, you know, do things there and there. And for example, you know, when the wedding, when Mary, the mother of Jesus, went to Jesus, and Jesus said, it's not time yet. It's not time yet for miracles, mother. It's not time yet, woman. And you know what did Mary do? Mary said, hey, okay, all right. You boys over there, okay, go to Jesus, start filling up the jars, do whatever he tells you guys to do. Doesn't say that God said that he's thinking about it, you know. So sometimes, you know, even when God is saying it's wait, you need to say, God, here I am, this is it, you know. So yeah, actually there is that woman where I don't know which chapter it is, but she has a daughter who's not feeling well, and then she goes to Jesus and says she's pleading, I think she's pleading with Jesus to heal her daughter or something like that. And then Jesus says something, I think Jesus was being shady but he says, I forgot what he said, but yeah, along those lines where he couldn't perform that miracle at that time. And then the lady goes it counters Jesus and says, hey, but Jesus, you know, even the dogs eat crumbles from that fall from the kids' table, you know. So sometimes, you know, you need to go to God and say, hey, God, you know, like for example, that lady pleased God so much that God said, hey, okay, I see, all right, you got words, woman, and for that your child is healed. So yeah. I have an interesting way of decoding the Bible, but yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. Enough rambling from me. I hope that you guys have a wonderful 2025. Like I say, 2024 was a year of spiritual growth for me, and I love myself some Jesus. I have no problem being called a church girl. I'm a Jesus girl. I'm okay with that. So guys, see you around, and hopefully I'll do more videos. Hopefully I'll do the things that I said I'm going to do. If I don't get time, don't hold me against it. But I'll try my best. Because yeah, I'm even ashamed to say subscribe. But yeah, if you, okay, you know what, let's put it this way, subscribe, okay, so that you can motivate me to do more videos on this channel. I think that's a nice way to put it. But yeah, oh, I made so many not so many. I made new friends. I made new friends, wonderful new friends that I'm grateful. Some have been so helpful, so helpful. You know, vuma kudzidziswa, munungave flexible. You know, you have to be flexible. Sometimes, even if you meet somebody who's younger than you, if they are smart at something, humble yourself. Vuma kudzidziswa. You know? Yeah. So yeah, that which is pretty much what I do most of the time. Like, I don't care how old or how young you are. If I feel like you have valuable information, or I've got something to learn from you, I'm gonna learn, and I'm gonna tell you point blank, look, I want to learn and I'm willing to learn. So yeah. 2025, what do we have planned? I would love to travel, to be honest. I would love to travel this year and maybe do a traveling video this year. I have a list of countries that I want to travel to. I just don't know if I'm hoping. I've missed saying this, but okay. I know.